Mody, what pleases you most about what I'm sure was an important victory?
For Spurs, we played fantastic basketball. And Kings are a great basketball team, and they responded. They're so versatile. Small, big, different covers. And every time we got punched, every time they made a run, we responded through things that are entrenched in our identity. Stops, physicality, ball movement, something that we didn't always have, the ability to respond when things don't go well. So this pleases me a lot. Obviously, the other side of this is responding when injuries hit. Obviously, we've had a lot of practice with this, but in the past few games, when we stepped into a game straight after we lost someone, we didn't find our footing. We played poorly. And we thought coming into this game that we had one practice with a full roster, and we thought we're coming in with a full roster, and then Finn got hurt and Zion couldn't play, and we responded great. And he responded great.
Yeah.
And
just talk us through the call. I mean, you're obviously down two power forwards in Z and Finn. You decided to go with a young fella to your right there, who hasn't played a lot for you this year, but you gave him the nod. What went into that decision, and what did you see from him?
So this is not going to be a short answer. There's a bunch of things that came into this decision. From a basketball standpoint, the important thing about starting Dan is that he allowed us to keep playing in our system. We didn't need to change the way we played. We could have started Anthony and another guard. We have a few very talented guards who are on the bench, but Dan allows us to keep playing in the same way. He basically slid into Finn's role. Now, these are obviously big shoes to fill. But here comes the second part of this answer is, over the past month and a half, he's really put in the work. Staying after practice, getting extra shots up, working more with coaches, watching film. You could really see that he stepped up the level of commitment to his craft. And number one, credit goes to him for this. It's great maturity and means a lot to us as a team. Credit to the coaching staff. Credit to Domcom and Fotu, who, in my opinion, has been a true vet to Dan and kind of guiding him into the right direction. So a lot of people worked hard for this, and obviously the guy that worked the most is him. Did great.
Dan, obviously, you've had to be patient to wait for your chance.
Mm-hmm.
What did you tell yourself coming in, and how did you feel it kind of unfolded for you?
I came into this game, coach told me yesterday, and I thought he was joking at first, but because he does that a lot. But he gave me this card that had about 5 keys on it, 4 keys, that I just read before I went to bed, read when I woke up, and just kept that in my mind the whole game. So, and I mean, hopefully it showed.
It showed.
So there you go. Yeah, that's all I did.
Those keys obviously involve something around bringing energy and effort.
Exactly.
Do you have to make that your calling card at this level?
Definitely. There's a lot of talent in this league, and you got to do something to separate yourself from the rest. So at the moment, that's me just rebounding and running when I can, and going to second side, moving the ball, doing whatever he wants me to do, really.
With Finn going down, and I understand maybe a month or something, calf, Z, obviously, when he does get back, will have to be eased back into it. Do you feel this is a little chance for you, as well as a bit of responsibility for you as well?
I'm definitely taking every opportunity as it comes, and I took this opportunity, kept those keys in my mind, and it worked out. And if I get another opportunity next time, I'll definitely do the same thing, and just bring that energy and keep doing what he's asking me to do.
And Mody, I mean, obviously you made 2 big runs, one in the first period and one in the third period. What went into those? Did you sense kind of there were big moments in the game where you could get some distance?
Not really. We just played the right way. Ball was moving, people were moving. Usually when we get multiple actions and multiple passes and multiple paint touches, we make our shots.
What did you make of Will's return from injury?
Great. I hope he's not hurt again.
Did he hit his shoulder?
Yeah, a little bit. He's a tough guy. I think he'll be okay.
And he'll get better and better, right? Just with, obviously, he needs minutes. And
What do you think?
Yeah.
There's one player I'm not worried about as well.
Yeah. What about the balance? I mean, I think you had 6 and double figures, a lot of guys chipping in, making big shots. How important is that for you?
I don't care who scores. Doesn't matter. You ask me this when Lambo has 30, you go, oh, Anthony Lane had a great game. No, Anthony was at the finishing end of a lot of great actions. And today, everybody was on the finishing end of multiple actions, and when we play well, doesn't matter who finishes.
And next up, Brisbane. I think it's 27. How important? You got back-to-back for the first time. How important to keep this momentum going now?
Momentum's a beautiful thing. Let's ride this wave. In reality, I think the most important thing is that we have a very good sense of who we are and how we need to go about our business. And this will carry us, whether we win or we lose. This will be the foundation that we keep going into every game.
And just on Finn and Z, how would you characterise, obviously, Finn injury, a fresh injury? Roughly how long do you expect to lose him for?
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Z close?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that a confidence thing for him?
He's been out for a while. He's been out for a while. It takes time to get back into playing shape. It's not just about, he was injured in his foot. This means significant amount of time in a boot, significant amount of time not running, significant amount of time not putting weight. Once the bone is healed, now you can get back into shape and conditioning and go and doing your stuff, but it takes a little bit.
Anything else in Australia?
Yeah, just a couple quickly. Mody, your offense was obviously clicking tonight, and you talked about the reasons why, the ball movement and how you got through your actions, but I felt like it was also on the back of your defense. Every time you got a stop, you're able to get out and push the pace, and I think you got 27 points off their turnovers. How important is it to build off your defense?
Yeah, very. It's very important. It's an important foundation for who we are. There's a lot of reasons to the fact that we were able to get out. Some of it was stops. Some of it was good defensive rebounding, even in very small lineups from us. And Sydney sends so many players to the glass that if you can rebound, you can run. So yeah, good opportunities. Everything for us starts on the defensive end. This is the foundation of who we are, and from this, everything else flows.
And Dan, you've been working so hard the last couple of years and waiting for an opportunity like this. Does it make it worthwhile to not only get an opportunity that Mody gave you, but that you
I didn't give him. He earned. I didn't give him. I don't give. I'm not Santa. He earned it. This is kind of what I said before. Yeah, there were a bunch of circumstances that needed to happen, but there's been a discussion in the coach's office for 3 weeks now about, Fotu's knocking on the door. He probably needs to get some minutes. And it's not only in the coach's office. There's a few players that came up to me before this game and said, hey, don't worry, Dan's ready. Everybody sees the work. He's earned this. He wasn't gifted this. And because of this, he doesn't need to change anything. Just keep doing. He just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
I mean, on the back of that, Dan, what is it like to earn the opportunity, but to also grasp it? You grasped it as well.
Yeah, it feels good that it turned out the way that I envisioned it.
Stanos wants you to look at the camera.
All right. But yeah, I'm just, grateful that I got the opportunity, considering the circumstances. But yeah, I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, staying after practice, more so now, I feel. And yeah, just keep listening to this guy and keep reading that card with all his keys on it.
You think you'll get a call from Big Brother tonight?
Yeah, definitely, actually. Yeah, for sure.
Think he was watching?
Yeah, he told me he
Hope
was.
so.
Yeah.
Come on, Isaac. Waiting for you.
Come on.
Just lastly, it's a nice way to go into Christmas as well, Dan. I mean, what are your plans now for Christmas, and then you turn your attention to Brisbane?
Practice. That's the plans for Christmas.
Practice.
Practice on Christmas Day, Coach?
Yes.
Best present of all.
I have a question for you, Dan. What does it mean playing meaningful minutes for the Breakers after taking so long to get in the first team when the Breakers, they grew up in the shadow of the club for so long?
Yeah, it was kind of a bittersweet moment when I when someone slipped over and them towel boys came running over, because I was once one of those guys, and I was like, I pointed at the spot and I was like, hang on, it's all right, you can do your job, we can wait. But yeah, it was cool being out there. I kept looking around and taking it in for a bit, and but yeah, it was good to get the win, especially. That's the main thing.
Was that a monkey off your back getting a start for the Breakers? Because I know, speaking to you over the last couple of years, what a big deal it is to play for this club.
It's yeah. I mean, it's a dream come true, really, because seeing Tom, especially, from go through all these years and then playing with him and then starting on a team with him in it, it's just a full circle moment, really. And I'm proud. I'm obviously proud to be a Breaker always. Yeah, they molded me. They told me everything I know, really. But yeah, I'm just happy we got that win.
Great answer. Thank you, guys.
Me too. Thank you.